Hey guys, welcome to This Week in Sim Racing, and this is for the 10th of December 2021. So before we jump into all the fantastic news over the last 7 days, just a couple of things about the channel. So in December we have got some amazing exclusives coming up as we get closer to Christmas, so do keep an eye on the channel for those. And also there's going to be streams you can all take part in, so keep an eye on Discord and the community channels. Okay, straight away we're back into Assetto Corsa, and this week again has been pretty quiet on the modding front as regards graphics and CSP. So we're still at Sol 2.2, CSP Public 1.75, CSP Preview 176, 136 and Pure 0.32. I know there is a lot of work going on in the background, as I said last week, and I'm sure some releases are imminent. As we look at the mods for this week, well, we've got the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix coming up, so why not try this amazing GPK set of tracks? And this is the GPK series that use the Mad Formula carts. They're brilliant, and I'll drop the links in the description. Also, just to let you know, the videos that came out in the last 7 days on the channel, best CSP features for 2021. This is a 12-month view of some of the best features on CSP, including walkabout mode and custom scripts. So do check out the video because it's got a full tutorial on how to switch all of these on and what they do. And then earlier in the week I released 8 top hypercars. Now I've probably pronounced all of their names wrong, but they're all brilliant. Up to 2000 brake horsepower, you definitely need those in your life. Next up, let's jump into rFactor 2. In rFactor 2 news, Storm Gang Simulations has announced the launch of their latest mod for rFactor 2, and that's the World Sports Car 2022. This mod is being launched exclusively for the 2022 VWSC and NARS racing seasons at Champion Motorsport. This has been developed in conjunction with the RF2 community, and it's going to represent a 25 car grid, 19 different manufacturers from 7 countries. This is going to be amazing, and I'll drop the link in the description so you can read all about it. Next up, we're over to ACC, and this week there has been not one but 2 hotfixes. So let's just take a look at them. The first hotfix, which is 1.8.6, fixed inconsistencies when editing the driver profile, visual issues, minor updates to the BMW M4 GT3, as well as further adjustments to the AI, best lap, dash display, navigation and some VR fixes. 1.8.7 fixed some VR issues, crashes and some visual issues, so do take a look at those change logs on the video. Next up, we're on to F1 2021. This week saw a pretty huge update, with the main piece being that the F2 2021 season has been added, including the cars. That is brilliant, and it's new content ready for the game. Also, there's addressed an issue with a lack of force feedback on some Logitech steering wheels, fixed issues where the team bridge and sponsors would not appear on the players' helmets, reduced time between stops when a team is double stacking cars in the pits, and much more. Again, pause the video and take a look at that changelog if you need to see more. AUTOMOBILISTA 2 this week has also had some enormous updates, so let's take a look at those. This then is for hotfix 1.3.1.1. So the main piece in general is that they've added real weather historical data for Cleveland and Watkins Glen. As you remember, some of those tracks have just been added. There's a number of fixes on UI and HUDs, including fixed an issue where all AI would have incorrect nationality in season results screens, and fixing leaderboards, tyre wear, as well as physics and AI fixes, and also a couple of tweaks on the new Cleveland and Watkins Glen track. So that's all great news for AUTOMOBILISTA 2. Next up, we have iRacing, and I think this has got the biggest updates of all the different sim races for this week. First up, in the new build, they're going to be releasing the new Porsche Experience Center at the Hockenheim Ring. That is going to be fantastic. And also, we talked last week about the Honda Civic Type R, the Hyundai Elantra. There's also the Mercedes AMG F1 W12E Performance. Knock Hill, we talked about it last week also, and Watkins Glen. There's also a number of other updates there, as you can see, including AI racing at 19 new track configurations, from Charlotte Moore Motor Speedway to the Worldwide Technology Raceway Oval. Really good news for iRacing. So much content happening on there over the last 7 to 14 days. Brilliant stuff. Well guys, that wraps up another week in sim racing. There is so much new content that has happened in the last 7 days. Some really great stuff on iRacing and AUTOMOBILISTA. Remember to check out the rest of the channel, and as I said at the start of the video, there's some great things happening on the channel in the next couple of weeks, especially a world exclusive as we head towards Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.